I know, no Assassin's Creed content, but remember, only on special occasions or when something really interesting happens. Well, I just returned from Assassin's Creed Symphony, you know, the live orchestra, and it was pretty fucking fantastic. Like, holy shit, I loved it! Apparently, one of my friends reserved 2 seats all the way back in April for Assassin's Creed Symphony in Germany. So you could imagine my surprise when I was suddenly reminded of it. We had to grab a train and clothes and whatever. And what a delightful experience it was. Like, there are no words to describe it. It was so amazing. Like, the music, the people, well, everything. But okay, if you don't know what Assassin's Creed Symphony is, it's basically a live orchestrated orchestra who play tracks from the Assassin's Creed series. And there's a big cinema screen on the background where all the games are shown over the past decade and more. Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, 4, Liberation, Origins, Unity, Syndicate, you know, like all the games except Freedom Cry. Once inside there was merchandise. But unfortunately it wasn't merchandise that interested me that much. Seriously, Ubisoft, this is one of the times I actually want you to merchandise the shit out of your event. And you didn't do it. I'm disappointed. Next time, shoehorn it into my face, please. Oh wait, don't do that. That's actually repulsive. Don't. I grabbed some food, I went inside with my friends, and there were Assassin's Creed cosplayers, and people were drinking alcohol, and everything. Like, fucking hilarious. It was just so hilarious. And half of the people there were women. Pointing it out might actually sound strange to you, but it barely happens that I bump into a girl who happens to play Assassin's Creed. So you can imagine my surprise. I only saw like 4 children, but everyone was in their 40s or early 20s. Then, of course, the entire orchestra arrived on the scene. And, well, we first started off with a trailer. To be exact here, a mashup trailer of all the CGI trailers of the past decade and more. With a new version of the Ezio team, and to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the Ezio team myself because they kind of overuse it. This one was pretty good. Like, I absolutely enjoyed it. It felt like I was right at home. And then they started off with Assassin's Creed 1 with Desmond Miles, and I was actually really worried they weren't going to show the modern day sections because this is Assassin's Creed, remember? Modern day is vital to the Assassin's Creed identity. It's vital to the identity of the franchise. And I was just worried they weren't going to show it, but I felt relieved when I saw Desmond waking up and Lucy asked, "Are you okay?" What? That kicked me right in my cold dead heart. But unfortunately, there were a few technical difficulties. For some reason, the opening of Assassin's Creed 1 with Desmond waking up happened 3 times. It seemed like there was something going on behind the scenes, and one of the people on the stage was like, technical difficulties. But everyone just innocently laughed and chatted with each other. And once everything was set up and ready to go, it was like Jesper Keith himself, you know, the father of the music from the Assassin's Creed franchise, returned. And no, I'm not gonna consider anyone else better than Jesper Keith. Jesper Keith is the fucking father of the Assassin's Creed music. It had shots from The Monkeys, Jerusalem, Mashaf, Almo Lin versus Altair in the end of Assassin's Creed 1. When that was over, everyone, including me, clapped. Then we started off with Assassin's Creed 2 with Ezio's birth. I expected that was going to be way longer, and I was like, oh please, not the bird again. We don't need to see Ezio being born for the next 5 minutes, but it was only around 5 to 6 seconds long. We saw Ezio grabbing the clothes again with the Ezio team. Yeah, don't worry, there were other soundtracks used as well. I did notice multiple new versions of the Ezio teams, and they all kind of rocked. And of course we end Assassin's Creed 2 with Ezio meeting Minerva for the first time. And well, I expected a holographic projection of Minerva to appear in the room because they advertised that, but there were no holograms whatsoever over the course of the event. I assume this has to do with the technical difficulties, but that's just my assumption. There was some epic music playing from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Revelations. You feel like the heart of the franchise sort of returned, like they showed Assassin's Creed Liberation, but not Freedom Cry for some reason. I don't know why. If you ask people Adewale's name, they at least think, oh yeah, Adewale. But if you say Aveline, everyone was like, wait, who's that again? You know, the PS Vita lady. Oh yeah. Oh well, whatever. And of course we went over to Assassin's Creed 4. They used the Take What Is Ours track and many more. And yes, Parting Glass was there too.
Of all the money that I had, I spent it in that I've done. Alas, it was to none but me.
It was so beautiful and oh my god, I loved it. Next up in line was of course Rogue, Unity, Origins, Odyssey, but Unity was only on stage for like, I don't remember the host from Assassin's Creed Unity, but like I did expect something better. I also expected something better from Syndicate, but it was just kind of meh. Like there are better soundtracks in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, like Underground. That never popped up. I'm really happy they used Cassandra instead of Alexius because fucking Cassandra is canon. Her story is canon and not that of Alexius. That's not an opinion, that's an actual fact from the makers themselves. And to conclude this video, everyone cheered when it was over. Everyone loved it. More than half of the people stood up and clapped and clapped and clapped. And as a send-off, they showed one more trailer with music. You know what? I'm not gonna spoil it. You have to see it for yourself. It was hilarious and everyone started laughing. And to conclude this video, I'm just gonna take a nap because I just returned from Germany. So have a fun day or night wherever you are.